Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Mark and Natalie here from eXp Realty in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And we thought it would be fun today to give you our top 5 summer festivals in and around Calgary, so stay tuned. All right, Natalie, so this is it. These are our top 5 summer festivals in and around Calgary. This is for summer 2023. So let's get right to it. We got some real varieties here.
Yes.
And some obvious ones, which we'll get into in a second. So what's number 5?
Number 5 is called Alberta on the Plate. It runs August 11th to the 20th, and it's actually a celebration of Alberta Local Food Week. So what they're doing is at like restaurants and venues all across the province, they're doing menus that feature all the food is grown and raised in Alberta. So it's a very big thing to showcase those smaller vendors and that kind of thing. If you go on the actual website, it will show you all the different locations. There are numerous ones in Calgary, big outdoor, like long table family style ones. It looks really amazing. I actually would really like to go.
I know, super fun. And that's across the province, but there's tons going on in Calgary
Yes.
with that one as well. Next up is one that's been around for a long time. I don't know the year it started, but is the Calgary Dragon Boat Race and Festival. So hundreds of competitors, thrilling for both participants and spectators alike, happening at North Glenmore Park. It's going to have kids area, food trucks, family-friendly beer garden. So I don't know what that means.
Works,
I don't know.
See.
Yeah, I guess you can bring kids in there. That would make sense. And then, of course, some great cultural entertainment. So that is the Calgary Dragon Boat Race and Festival, August 11th to 13th. And then the big one is like people need a bit of a break after Stampede. So there's a bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then there's the Calgary Folk Music Festival, July 27th to 30th at Prince's, not Princess, but Prince's
apostrophe S.
Yeah, Princess Island Park. 70 acts, multiple stages, family friendly. So it's kind of cool. You bring your own lawn chairs, listen to some amazing music, and check, I think it's calgaryfolkfest.ca.
Yeah.
We'll put a link down below for their website so you can check out all the acts, know how to purchase tickets and stuff like that. You've got number 2.
Okay, so number 2 is Global Fest, and this is a big one. It's really gotten popular in the last 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
It's a celebration of our multicultural heritage in the city. So they've got pavilions set up, they've got food trucks, they've got all of these international fireworks, and they're from teams all over the world, and then they match them with pyro musicians. I've never heard that word before, but pyro musicians. So it just all comes together, and then they have a big Made in Canada show at the very end, and that is August 17th, and it's quite something to see. So
yeah, I've been numerous times.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a few days. Check, well, again, we're going to post links to all these festivals in the description down below. Number 1 is the Calgary Stampede. Now,
greatest outdoor show on earth.
Greatest outdoor show on earth. So much we can talk about with Stampede. I'm going to give you an insider tip here. If you are a Costco member, and you may want to get it just for Stampede because they sell Stampede bucks. I believe you can get $100 of Stampede bucks for $80.
Yeah,
if I'm correct on that.
Yeah.
Somewhere around those lines.
Yeah.
So, and that will get you, I believe, park admissions, midway tickets, food on the midway, things like that. I believe both the evening grandstand show, chuck wagons, and rodeo. But again, go to calgarystampede.com to get the details. But let's break down Stampede a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's a 10-day event, and I'm actually almost 10 years now on a Stampede committee.
Yeah.
The draw, about 1.1 to 1.2 million people come during the 10 days. If you're new to Calgary, if you've never been here, if you're thinking of moving here, there's nothing more quintessential Calgary than the Stampede.
Yeah.
Now, some people say, why does it exist? Well, it exists as we honor our Western heritage that Calgary was really born upon. Yes, there was 4 Calgary and the RCMP outposts and things like that, but there was 4 guys that started this rodeo back in the early 1900s.
I think it was 1905.
1905, yeah. And if we're wrong, we'll post the correct thing on the font right there. But it's been around for a long time, over 100 years old. So if you are new to Calgary, what would you say to people what are like the top 2 or 3 things they need to do at Stampede, or in and around? Might be in Calgary too.
Yeah, I would say number 1 is the free pancake breakfasts, which are literally all over the city. Every community, lots of shopping centers, businesses, all put them on, and that is a really fantastic, fun time. Number 2, I would say, is definitely go down to the grounds. It's just something to see. The Midway is amazing. You can try some really weird food. It's a lot of fun, but it is definitely the rodeo and the chuck wagon with the grandstand show, I feel. Those are both very quintessentially Western. And you get to see how things work, all the different events, and it's very exciting to watch. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm going to go on the free side of things. So obviously you're going to have to pay for the park admission, but once you get in, there are dog shows and there's stunt shows, and then there's the Coca-Cola stage, which has got tons of really great name artists. Again, all the links are going to be down below in the description. Coke stage, then walk through the livestock barn. That is so fun.
That's very fun.
You can see a lot of different animals in there. I don't think there's petting, but no, but your kids are going to get exposed to a lot of different farm animals. Super cool. Go to the heavy horse area, and they have demonstrations happening during the day. These beautiful, majestic animals. They are massive.
They're massive.
They're the ones that pull the big, like the Budweiser.
Coach.
All that kind of stuff. So that's really worth doing on the free side of things. And then there are less expensive ways to get into both the rodeo and then the chuck wagons and grandstand, and that's by buying standing room tickets, right? So I'll be honest, we get in free as Stampede volunteers. We never buy tickets because we actually like standing for the chuck wagons on the tarmac, right up against the rails. It is an amazing experience. That's the best way, I personally think, to see the chuck wagons. If you have the little kids, you might want to get tickets. But
the other thing is too, during the actual week of Stampede, they have sneak a peek on the Thursday night.
Yes, and that's free. That's free to get in.
And then they also have Family Day, which is free, and then they have Kids Day, which is also free. So there's lots of opportunity for you to go down and experience the whole thing with your family and not have to pay that admission. And you can see trains right there, so you don't have to drive and park and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, absolutely. So there's our top 5. Let's do it one more time. So number 5, Alberta on a Plate, August 11th to 20th. Then we have the Calgary Dragon Boat Race Festival. That's August 11th to 13th. Calgary Folk Music Festival, July 27th to 30th. Global Fest happening in mid-August. And then, of course, the Calgary Stampede. And the dates on that are?
July 7th
got a bug back
to
here.
the 18th, I think. It's always the first Friday after Canada Day.
That's right. Yeah,
so, for 10 days.
All the links are going to be down below. Comment down below. Are you a Stampede person, or do you head out of town for a Wednesday? A lot of longtime Calgarians head out of town, but many of them stay. If you're new to Calgary, if you've never been here before, it's an absolute must-do. It's world-renowned. And then you head out to Banff after, and Lake Louise, all that stuff. So there's our top 5. And here's a bonus.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a bonus in. If you're a country music fan, Country Thunder, which is happening in August, is an absolutely amazing show. And they brought it more into downtown Calgary now. It used to be way up in the northeast, so I think accessibility is a lot better there too.
Yeah, it's at Fort Calgary, I think.
Shaw Millennium Park might be. Anyway, well, again, links are all down below there.
And I was going to say, I found a lot of these events. I knew what I was looking for, but on the Travel Alberta site, they literally have lists and lists of events that are all over the province, any section you want to go to. So if you're saying, I'm going to be in Edmonton on the week of August the 1st, you can go on there, you can look it up, and it'll show you everything that's available. So it's a really good resource for you to actually explore the province a little bit further than our beautiful city.
Exactly. So there's lots of stuff to do in our province. There's our little top 5 list of great things to do, festivals this summer. If you found some value, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Are you going to some of these events? Have you been to them? Which other events should people be considering? And then make sure you hit subscribe and ring that notification bell so you know when we're putting out our next video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.